hello, and welcome to my stream. That was a bit hammy. Anyway, I am the Geo Speaks, and I'm here to play some more Monster Hunter, but this is going to be very different. You see, I'm going to play Monster Hunter for a different reason. I'm going to play Monster Hunter to, give tips to newbies or people unfamiliar with the game. They're actually tips that are not commonly given to newbies. They're not really found in the game itself, but they're like an extension of things passed down from different players over the years. So anyway, if you're watching this on replay, welcome back and thank you for watching. Hey, hi, and hello. Hello, Roman. Welcome to my stream. This is I have a special guest apparently in my stream. It's Raving Roman. Raving Roman's a fellow voice actor. I've worked with him a few times. And he's also a VTuber. If you want to check out his stuff, just look him up. It's Raving Roman. All right. So, without further ado, let's jump into the game, shall we? All right. So, this in particular is Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. In short, it's MHFU. Yeah, the FU means a lot. If you're not prepared, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get FU'd a lot. Now, I'd like to say I'd like to start this stream by saying that I'm not a newbie, but at the same time I am not exactly an expert. I'm great at one weapon, but I'm also I'm not really how to explain this. I'm not that great at the game, but I think I am pretty good at it. I've got confidence in my own skill. So let's go play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. I have 3 characters, but I only use one most of the time, and that's Ulrich. This dude. He's armed with a greatsword. The greatsword is my favorite weapon, but I'll explain all the other weapons later. Now, this is... excuse me. Oh. Wow. That was bad. This is the village of Poke. I actually don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Pocky or Poke? Yeah, it means Poke. So this is the village of Poke, and you are going to be coming back here every now and then. This is your home. This is your house. Yeah, the village is your home. That was your house. This is where you will be visiting most of the time. You'll be visiting the blacksmith. This gentleman in particular. This lady sells items. That's the training school, which we will visit later. This is the gathering hall, where you can play with friends. And this old lady is a traveling merchant. She sells a lot of different stuff. Confidence is important when facing monsters 20 times our size. Correct. Yeah, you got that right. That's definitely what this game's all about. You have 2 hands, and you use both to wield your weapon. I can respect that. Some dude in Skyrim. Yeah, it's usually the guard. And these ladies are the ones who give you your quests. This is the village chief. She gives you your first quests, and then this is Nekot. Nekot gives you really tough quests. They're hard and they're pretty rewarding. They're also only up to high rank. The highest rank in this game is G rank, but you can only get that in the gathering hall. That said, Nekot also has the most difficult quest in the game. If you manage to finish all of the village quests, you will unlock the final quest in the game, which is just called Monster Hunter. You'll fight all the most powerful monsters in the game, or at least the toughest ones to handle back to back. I'm not gonna do that this stream because I'm not confident in finishing that. But anyway, let's do a quick demo. So first you pick a quest. Depending on your level, you pick a quest. The quest has a reward, how much you're gonna get paid for, a contract fee, which means you need to pay the guild to get this this quest. I don't know how that works. And it shows you what monsters you'll be facing. In this case, I'll be fighting a Rathian, which is a wyvern. My objective is to hunt the Rathian, and it's given to a healed hunter. I mean, the quest is given by a person called the healed hunter. Now, the thing about this game is that the lore is scattered all over the place, so it's up to you to piece together what you think is happening. It's not explicitly said, but it's just there. You know, even the weapons and armor have lore in them. So anyway, let's go fight a Rathian. Excuse me. Now, the first thing about Monster Hunter is that it's a game about patience. It's not so much as, patience with everything you do, but it's patience mostly with yourself. You know, not with the game entirely, but mostly for yourself. Like, if you're patient with yourself, you're gonna win this game. That's basically it. You have to learn how to forgive yourself for the mistakes that you commit. You will make a lot of mistakes, especially early on. There, that's our girl, the Rathian. Patience, where do I buy one of those? Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, and yes, she's mad. Okay, now, when a monster reaches a certain threshold of pain, they will enter what's called a rage mode. Just like right now, the Rathian is pissed. As you can see, she's huffing fire. I mean, not spewing fireballs, but look, there's just fire coming straight out of her mouth. It happens. It happens all the time, regardless of what the monster is. There will always be a rage mode. Okay, maybe for the small monsters there's no such thing as a rage mode, but for the big ones, you know, wyverns, dragons, whatever you'll find, monkeys. Yes, there are monkeys in this game. Ah, crap. Oof. I was gonna make her meet my blade halfway. But anyway, one very important thing about this game is also that it will test your powers of observation. There are certain cues they'll remind you that the monster will do a specific attack. Like the Rathian, when she backed up like 2 steps, she was gonna do a backflip. Or when she does a quick turn like that, she's gonna run at me. Oh dear. Oh, whoa! I actually thought I was gonna get hit by that. Now, the one thing about the Rathian in particular is that her tail is poisonous. If you get hit by the tail, you know, when she does the backflip, she'll... Oops, I miscalculated. If she does the backflip and you get hit by the tail, she's going to poison you. The only time you won't get poisoned is if she swings it at you. Whoa, totally missed. Hang on. How come I keep missing? I'm not supposed to. There we go. First time I tried Monster Hunter, it was Monster Hunter World. I played until I was fighting this Rathian. And then Rathalos showed up as well. Cue the rage quit. Well, the hard part about Rathalos and Rathian is that they almost always hunt together. I mean, there are particular quests like the infamous Troublesome Pair, where they will be in the same map. You'll have to kill them both, or capture them both, or capture one of them, whichever. Oh, I thought I was gonna miscalculate that. Oh, she's gonna... Yep, I knew it. Sometimes, you know, you'll operate on instinct. You'll think, oh, she's gonna do this, she's gonna charge, she's gonna do a backflip. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Eventually, that's what's gonna happen. But I guess, you know, especially if you're a newbie, you're gonna wonder, wait, what the hell is happening? Oh, miscalculated. Also, what I keep attempting is purely for fun, showmanship. I'm not actually being practical right now. I'm just putting on a show for my viewers. Yes. Oop, she's mad. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. At some point, you know, especially if you're using a melee weapon, your weapon will dull. Whoa. How did that not kill her? That was supposed to kill her. Oh my game's lagging. That is one angry lizard. Hi. Hey, welcome to the stream, Lathis. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you here. What's happening to my game? Oh. Ooh, I see. She's decided to flee. Alright, so if you manage to damage the monster enough, they will change zone. Now, granted that I'm rather advanced in this game. I know where she's going. But for newbies, we can go over that later. For now, it's my duty to just, you know, put her out of her misery. Which is unfortunate. I'm a newbie who makes their life more difficult by loving the shield and gun lance. Don't worry, dude. We'll tackle the gun lance later. Actually, the gun lance in here, in Freedom Unite, is actually, it made its debut here. And it's very, oh my, why is my game slowing down? What is happening? This is not supposed to be happening. Ooh, we're walking on the moon. Well, I now have a time limit. I didn't bring any hot drinks, and I'm going to kill this girl in the desert. I can't believe that didn't kill her. Oh, there's again, prey. Oh, there, look, we won. Just in the nick of time. I could have, you know, died of thirst out there. But anyway, at the end of a fight, you'll be carving. You know, you'll be carving the monster. The monster is what gives you your new parts, your new material for your armor, your weapons and armor. So, this is actually the basis of the game. As you can see, my character, you know, Ulrich is wearing armor made from scale. So he killed something to you know, to get that. Oh man. But anyway, going back to the gun lance, you know, Roman, if you like the gun lance so much, I'm gonna show you what it can do here in this game. Unfortunately, it's not as polished as it is in World. World's gun lance is great, but pulling off, you know, stunts in this game using the gun lance is just wow. you manage to master the gun lance, you can become a Roman hunter, and that's an actual term. You know, a Roman hunter usually favors the gun lance, and they're inclined to pulling off really insane stunts because the gun lance is just so versatile. Anyway, that's what a hunt looked like. Now let's go over what happened so far. Okay, so now that we're back from a hunt, we need to deposit what we carved in our box. And because of that, you know, because we're back here in the village, I thought I'd settle with something more beginner friendly. You know, make myself not look like a stud. Okay, I guess you can be a stud and a newbie. You know, it's just a matter of how you play or what you're wearing. So I made this set particularly for this stream. Check it out. I look like a Dark Souls character with a giant sword. All right. Now that said, let's go do our first let's go do a beginner's quest. Let's go cooking. That's right, cooking. Cooking is going to be it's going to be one of your pastimes, especially if you're a newbie. Where's the... Huh. Okay, I guess I can't. I'm gonna have to... The cooking mission is in the training school, so I might as well just go there. Can I praise the sun? Maybe with gestures, but maybe I'm not really sure. Okay, let's go to the training school. So, let's go, hang on. I'm in the wrong... There we go. Okay. So, let's go cook some steaks. Now, the moment that you start in a quest, you'll notice that you will always be in a camp, at least in the beginner levels. You'll start at a camp, which is the safest place in the map. In fact, this is where you will go when you die. When you get carted. Carting is the official term. Everyone calls it carting. So when you start out, because you want that you see you have 2 bars right up there. One green, one yellow. The green bar is your health and the yellow bar is your stamina or your hunger. Now, let's begin. We have a barbecue spit, but we can't make any barbecues. We can't make any meat. Where do we get the meat? Do you know where to get the meat, Ulrich? Come on, you gotta be kidding me, man. You've been hunting for a while. Tell me, do you really know? There you go, that's a positive response, that's right. Nature's grocery store. Kill. Where are they going? I'm not done shopping yet. Okay. Now, let's hope that we get raw meat out of this. Oh, perfect. Look, we got raw meat. I wonder how many of these I can get. I mean, all in all. Okay, some monsters have, you know, big monsters in particular, they have like a maximum of 3 carbs. And small monsters usually have like 1. But herbivores like these guys, the popo, yeah, they're called popos. They have like 2 carbs max. Of course, there are some skills that you get later on that will allow you to they will allow you to get more carbs out of a monster. The boys logo should have appeared. That freeze free. Yeah. Alright, now that we have a nice healthy amount of raw meat, let's start cooking. Wait, after I carve this one, this last one. Alright, thank you for your sacrifice. Now, let's go cook it over here with a nice view of the lake and the mountains. See? Beautiful day, beautiful sun. Time to cook some meat. The meat burned, you fucking donkey! PSA, do not eat burnt meat. This is what's gonna happen to you. You lose your appetite because you ate burnt meat. Now, the key here is if you want to cook well done steaks, which is what we need. Now I know rare steaks. Rare steaks are actually pretty good. But this game requires you to eat well done steaks for the best stamina gains, which is kind of weird. So let's go cook a well done steak. The key to doing this, to getting a well done steak, is actually to press the X button. I'm sorry, the A button on an Xbox controller. Just when the song is finished, or when the song is finished and when the meat's color changes. The entire carcass disappearing seems to suggest the hunter has been eating the whole animal, bones included. Dang, so there are consequences when you burn the meat. Yes. No, what? No medium rare option. No, there's no medium rare option, unfortunately. But anyway, here. So, if you cook it, if you press the A button too soon, the meat's going to be rare. But if you press it at the right time, it's going to become well done. Observe. Okay, so that was a rare steak. I made it on purpose. It's just to show you guys what how it works. That was tasty. And it only filled up just a little bit of the stamina bar. Now, if you want to cook that well done steak, there's a secret technique that I'm going to teach you guys. Beating the meat requires timing. Got it. Yes, that is correct. Beating the meat requires a lot of timing. Now, what you need to do is you have to count to 3. As soon as the song ends, or just as soon as the song hits the last note, you count to 3. Now, depending on where you count, depending on when you count, that is when you press the X button if you're on PSP. So, let's try that again. I'm going to demonstrate it without counting. Behold, a well done steak. That's a lot of stamina. Now I can run for much longer. Okay, so what did I do exactly? You can count 1 to 3 as soon as the song ends, and you press the X button on 3. So let's do that. I'm going to say the numbers out loud, and you're going to see that I'm going to make a well done steak. One, two, three. Or you can do this also as soon as the last note of the song hits. So when you count 1 to 3, you press the X button after the 3 instead of on 3. But you have to count as soon as the last note of the song hits. So, one, two, three. Ta-da! The 3-count method. That's how you cook. That's how you cook your meat. Mmm, delicious. PSA, cooking IRL is not this precise most of the time. Yeah, that's right. You know, mostly cooking in real life is it's just purely through feeling. You know, or depending on if you have like measurements. Yeah, so when you're done with the quest, or rather when you completed the item, or you have the item with you, bring it to the red box. And now you can actually, these beds are actually quite functional, you know. If you're injured, you just run back to camp. Let's say you're injured, you're out of potions, run back to camp and go to sleep. You'll recover your health to full. The music sounds so happy. It's giving me Cooking Mama vibe. Yeah. Technically on 4. Yes, if you're going to go with the last note one. Wait a minute, this is where I can get more well-done steaks? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. You learn something each time, I guess. So the quest is someone sent you out to cook for them. Yes, cook out in the wilderness. Yeah, like Bear Grylls. Now, okay, the thing about cooking, you see, the song thing, it also applies to a strange creature, which is yeah, and I mean strange because it's an ordinary pig just dressed in funny clothes. Here. There, this little guy, he followed me home because I found him at the traveling merchant. His name is Poogie. Everyone calls him Poogie. Well, okay, at least in this game he's called Piggy, but now he's just called Poogie. Everyone knows him as Poogie. Now, the thing about Poogie is that if, I'm not really sure if it's been proven or not, but if you manage to get Poogie to follow you, he will give you good luck. I'm not even sure if that's for real, if that works. But the good luck means that, you know, you will get rarer items each time. Hi Geo. Oh, hello Cheesy Panini. Welcome to my stream. Please sit back and relax. This is gonna be a fun one. Now, the 3-count method actually applies to Poogie as well. Poogie has a song, and it's roughly the same length as the cooking song. Now, when you do pet him, the size of the heart denotes how much, supposedly, how much luck he will give you. But again, I don't know if it's been proven if it works or not. Regardless, some hunters swear by it, and others don't. There's this thing called the desire sensor. It's not a real system, but it does. It's a joke. It's an in-game joke where everyone says that, you know, it happens. The desire sensor will know what item you want, and when you do want it, it's not gonna give it to you. Rub Pigo, get some RNGesus love, dude. Hello, Einar. Einar, yes. Welcome to my stream. Alright, so let's pet Poogie, shall we? I'm going to do the 3-count method after the note. I mean, sorry, as soon as the note hits, I'm going to start counting. Here we go. One, two, three. There we go. Poogie likes me. Hi, I'm handsome. Me too, Einar. Me too. RNG demands all kinds of tributes and rituals. Yes. And for that, I will save. Your hunter takes a nap each time they save. It's actually kind of cute. See, they've got the little dream bubbles over there. Alright, wake up, Ulrich. It's time for a quest. Now, before we begin... Whoa. This whole time I've been talking. And I didn't know that my mic was muted. That's terrible. Hang on. Let's go over this from the beginning. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm an expert hunter. Ian's got nothing to say. I'm an expert hunter too. I don't even know what happened. I might have pressed something and it wasn't on my mic. All right. Okay, so let's try that again. Take 2. Let's fight the dreadful Kutku. The Kutku is every newbie hunter's nightmare, especially if this is your first Monster Hunter game. Especially. Okay, so first what you need to do is get to the supply chest. Grab the map. It's going to be what you need all the time, especially for every single mission. You're going to want to memorize each map, each area. You know, all the zones, because later on when you hit high rank or G rank, there's no map to help you until the supplies arrive. All of these, if they say supply item, they're all returned after the quest, so you don't get to keep them, but they're here for a reason. The paintball's important. I'll explain what it does soon. Now, first thing, what you do here is eat your rations until the stamina bar hits the opposite end of the screen. There you go. Now we're ready to hunt. Alright, so now, because it's a Kutku, it usually stays in forested areas. So let's look for him. It's not here this time. Funny. I was going to get surprised if it would show up here. Like last time. It's probably in the other zones. Oh, that's right. There should be a balloon here somewhere. I mean, the guild balloon. Paintball, because the monster won't call their hits. Well, the paintball is actually a tracking device. What it does is that it marks the monster on your map, wherever it goes. This is certainly odd. I think I know where it is. It's probably in, most probably in Zone 5. Oh, I forgot to explain a couple of things like movement. Well, we'll see about that. This is its nest. In every map, there is a nest. You know, usually big monsters will come here to sleep when they're injured. And when they're asleep, they take 3 times the damage. So make that wake-up call count. These vines and bamboo are giving me an uneasy feeling from Tenchu. Yeah, Tenchu's a great game. Maybe I should stream that sometime. Oh, look, the grocery store. No, let's not do that. Okay, I'm guessing it's at the beach. I'm gonna check there again. Probably it landed there. Oh. There it is. Did you hear that? Perfection. Just where I wanted it to be. Now, first things first. Mark it with a paintball. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not the first thing that you need to do. The first thing that you need to do is don't panic. Keep yourself in control and observe the monster. Make sure that you can find an opportunity for you to use an item like that. There, it's been marked. It's on the radar now. I mean, it's on the map. Next thing you need to do is wipe out the little rascals that run around. Make sure that they don't bother you. Otherwise, you'll end up on the monster's dinner table. You don't want that to happen. So kill that guy and kill this bug too. This bug in particular will be your bane. The Vespoid is annoying. If it stuns you, you're screwed. Pro tip, wearing brown pants makes it easier to hide fear and panic. I don't know what the color of my pants are. They're probably brown, but... okay. Anyway. There, as you can see, a monster has peculiar movements. It can, it does certain things, and it also likes to, you know, it likes to run around and chase you and try to eat your face. That's normally what happens. See? Wait, I'm just trying to kill the Vespoid because I don't want it messing me up. There. Sometimes it will run, it'll stumble, it'll do that. Now, once you find an opening, strike. Oh man, I thought that Vespoid was gonna stun me. That would have been really funny. Strike, and then I get paralyzed. Thanks for the tip. I'll really need that. What? You don't need that tip, Arx. You're a veteran. You're better than me. That Vespoid is cancer, dude. Yes, it is. Starting to miss World Slingshot and Grappling Hook. You don't need it here in Freedom Unite. You don't. Just raw grit and pure skill. Like that. Now, usually the monster's weak point is its face. The part where the fire's coming out? Yeah, that's the weak part. That's the weak spot. Yeah. Hello, Tech. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to newbie hell. Oh, I killed the Vespoid too. That was pretty cool. That Vespoid deserved it. Vespoids need to burn in hell. Kill them all. Vespoids and Genprey, I hate them. And the women and children too. And I slaughter them like animals. Oh dear. Yep. See, that's what happens when you get greedy. If you haven't decided, or if you haven't made a decision on when to attack a monster, you're going to get a face full of tail, and I don't mean it in a good way. I'm not surprised there isn't an achievement for called "Not the Face" yet. Hi, I'm new here. What is this game, sir? Oh, come on! Don't give me that, man. Ow! Oh my goodness. How shameful. Okay. See, look, that is what happens. I'm demonstrating this on purpose, actually. There, as soon as a monster is weakened, you will notice that it'll do something like fold its ears. There, like the Kutku. The Kutku has folded its ears. That means it's weak. It's dying. GS aiming is as hard as heck. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, if you've been using the Greatsword for a long time, not really. One more thing. Each time you drink a potion, your hunter will flex. I don't know why they implemented such a system, but it happens. So, like I said, find an opportunity to when you can, you know, you can use your items freely. Otherwise, you'll end up on the monster's dinner table. There, watch this. It's going to flee, it's going to go to the nest. See, I wouldn't know that because I'd be looking at its jaws and claws. Wait, wouldn't know what? Oh, the weak point. Yeah, yeah. Really? Well, it really depends. Some monsters, their weak spots are their tails, their underbellies. Sometimes their weak spots won't even show until you break something, which is quite difficult. I'm dying and need to heal, but let me show off these guns for a sec. Yeah, exactly. That's the hunter life for you. I was being petty. I just decided to slay that poor Velociprey. Just because. Alright, there. You see that? It has landed in Zone 6, which is the nest. Like I said, each map has a nest. Wait, I don't think you guys heard that earlier, but yeah, each map has a nest. In this case, the nest is Zone 6. This is where the monster goes to sleep. There. Isn't it cute? The monster now takes 3 times the damage in this state while it's asleep. So let him have it. Sometimes it will require, you know, like bombs if you're using a weapon with slightly lower damage output. You will require bombs to you know, make the most out of the damage when it's waking up. Or you can use traps to aid it in keeping it still. But the trap's going to wake it up, so you won't be able to score that delicious 3 times the damage. 16 times the detail. Okay, let's praise the sun this way. I unfortunately can't praise the sun, so I'm just gonna go dance. Oh, they sleep here too? This is where you usually plant barrels near the head. Fully charge the gun lance. I call the wakey wakey. Yes, that's correct. That's exactly what you should be doing. Off topic, how's the economy in your area during this recession? It's pretty crap. You know, groceries aren't cheap. It's pretty crap. It's unfortunate. Dead fried chicken, dude. Yes, fried chicken. That's what the cuckoo is. Alright, okay, so now that the cuckoo is dead, let's do some movement drills. I'm going to go to a gathering quest, you know, particularly in the forest and hills. Wait, no. Let's go to another gathering quest. Let's put on my favorite set. Okay. Wait, hang on. I forgot to put this aside. Okay, let's go to the gathering hall. Oh, look, another cuckoo. Okay, let's go fight this cuckoo. Alright, now, we're going to practice some... We're going to practice some movement drills. Okay, so as you guys know, R is to run. R stands for run, I guess. It makes your hunter run faster, and it drains stamina as you do it. Now, the thing about running is that the longer your stamina, the longer you can run. If you do run out of stamina, your hunter will eventually pant. And you don't really want this to happen because the monster's gonna have your ass. So here, look. As you can see, I can run for much longer because I ate a well-done steak. Excuse me. When the stamina's in the red, Ulrich will slow down. And he'll get tired. And winded. There. If you let go, he'll need to catch his breath. And he'll be immobile for a long time. Now, that out of the way, let's go climb stuff. Like this thing. Okay, now if you fall from a certain height, you're going to, your hunter's gonna, need to catch the gravity. Or, you know, recover from it. See? It's gonna take a while. Otherwise, if it's from, a certain height like this, a small height, you know, they can just easily hop off and get back on their feet. Of course, that doesn't work for all ledges. Sometimes if the ledge is a little bit high and you jump off, excuse me, and you jump off, it's gonna, you know, your hunter's gonna have to recover. Otherwise, you can also do this. There's certain ledges that if you do jump off of them, quit bugging me. If you jump off of them, you're going to you know, get back on your feet rather quickly. So, ta-da! Takes practice, experimentation. You know, it's just a matter of yeah, of trial and error. I forgot to mention that when you're climbing something, you can also hold R to climb faster. Remember, folks, superhero landing is cool, but bad for the knees. Yes, absolutely. Just like this game. Here, let me demonstrate. I'm gonna climb something tall. There, that wall over there with the vines. Do you see it? Do note that, you know, if you climb with by holding R, you will also drain stamina. If you run out of stamina while climbing, you will fall. If you get hit by a monster while climbing, you will also fall. Observe. Come on, sting me. There we go. You don't want this to happen to you. So before climbing, PSA, before climbing, make sure that no monster's bothering you as much as possible. Now let's move on to some interesting stuff. First, we need to look for the cuckoo. I can hear some footsteps. No, that was just my imagination. You grinded your face against the wall all the way down. That's why I'm wearing a helmet, good sir. The helmet protected my beautiful face. Okay, so now if I were a Kutku, I wonder where I'd be. Probably cowering in fear. There it is. Oh my goodness, that's a huge bullfangle. That other one over there. Almost bulldrome size. Ooh, that freeze frame was all for suspense. Hey there, big boy. That lag. Here comes the bullfangle. Okay, so again, ensure that all other threats are annihilated. Take them down. Ow. See? Or that's gonna happen to you. You're gonna just end up frustrated. Rest in peace, Pumbaa. And Pumbaa's dad, this one. You and me, big boy. Okay, so now that those two are out of the way, I'm going to show you guys something special. It's called the Panic Run and the Panic Dive, or the Superman Dive. Now, when you're running towards a monster, the hunter will run normally, like that. But if you're running away from the monster, the animation drastically changes. They will also... Well, I'm not sure if they run slightly faster. Hey, veteran hunters in the chat. Is that true? Do you run slightly faster when you're panic running? If it's true, just let me know. Anyway, so when you're running away, your stamina will deplete at a much quicker rate. See? Compared to when you're running towards the monster. Now, the beauty about panic running is that you can also do this thing called the panic dive, which will render you invincible for a short amount of time. And I mean a very, very, well, much longer than it should be, but still. You know, you're completely invincible while you're flying, while you're panic diving. Allow me to demonstrate. So, like that. All you need to do is, while you're running, while you're holding R, just press X and your hunter should panic dive. I'm just waiting for the cuckoo to charge at me. Hey big boy, aren't you gonna run after me? Oh, come on. Don't do that. Oh, so you do run slightly faster when panic running. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. So the key here is, as long as you're not facing the monster, you can panic run and you can panic dive, which will, yeah, really save your life, especially if you're unfamiliar with the monster's attacks. You can panic dive all you want. It's completely free. You just need stamina for it. Well, I guess it's not completely free, but it's definitely, you know, a huge lifesaver, especially if you're a newbie. Whoa, Birdie's got moves. Color me impressed. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention about the panic dive is that it only works... I'm sorry, the panic run and the panic dive only works for monsters that can see you. If you're fighting something like a Kezu, it's not gonna count. One more thing about fighting a monster. Always keep your eye on the monster itself. You do that by rotating your camera. See? If you're using a controller, map your D-pad, your PSP's D-pad to the right analog stick, or if you're gonna use the other two shoulder buttons, you can map them to those, you know, especially just left and right. Also, make sure that the default camera angle is this one. So don't use this one. It's not very effective. You won't be able to see how far you are from the monster when you attack. Instead, angle it to where your hunter is. Angle it a little bit higher. So that way, lower rather. You know, bring it. No, wait, that's right. Bring it higher. That way you'll be able to see where your sword will land. You'll have better accuracy overall. It's just more useful. You know, keep your camera angle like this, and you'll know where your weapons will land. You won't be able to you won't miss as much. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Ow. Wow, smooth move. Right into the face, right in the face. Alright. Screw you. I'm out of here. Bye-bye, Kutku. Okay, let's go home. That's enough movement training. One more thing, when you do roll against something, you know, this is very tricky, but I'm not very good at it. But when you do roll, you're at the very beginning of the animation, you know, as soon as your hunter's feet leave the ground, you're completely invincible. But at that very moment, so certain attacks can be dodged. You know, you'll be bobbing and weaving through all these attacks if you master that. But again, I'm not the best teacher for it, so I can't. If you want to see people performing iframes, invincibility frames, or showing how these work, I recommend looking for Ark's Wyvern Claw or Kenta's channel. Iframes, Dark Souls style. Yes, but the iframes are very, very short here compared to the ones in Dark Souls. I don't know if I need these. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Now, let's take a break from the fighting and now focus on different things like armor crafting. I'm going to give a very quick crash course in armor crafting. You see, this is actually the most addictive part of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. To get the armor set of your dreams. If you can find it and own it, you'll be quite unstoppable. Now, the thing about armor sets is that especially for newbies, the best thing that you can do is to aim for a full set. And I mean a full set of armor of a monster. So for example, the Kutku set. The Kutku set is one of the best sets for newbies because it gives you an attack boost as well as a health boost, and fire resistance. I'm not really sure if it does activate the fire resistance, but you can gem that. Gemming is an entirely different subject, so I'm not going to talk about that. Now, the thing about armors is that when you create a suit of armor, they will have all these skills here, as you can see. The skills will add numbers, and if they reach a sum of 10, the skill will be activated. Kutku and Senator. Yes, Senator is also quite useful, but I would recommend the Kutku because the Senator is not as easy to kill, especially for newbies. There, if you're feeling a little bit more ballsy and you think you can hack it, a Senator armor is also quite good. Excuse me. What the Senator armor does is that it allows you to maintain the sharpness of your weapon if you're a Blade Master. Excuse me. As well as maybe increase the sharpness. As for gunners, I'm not quite sure, but I believe that the Kutku armor is also quite good. Kutku D is interesting, but if you really want to, pack a punch early on, especially if you're a gunner, there's always the Rathalos armor. The thing about Rathalos is that it's not a newbie monster, but it can be done. You just have to follow what I said earlier. Study the monster. Don't attack. Don't attack wantonly. Just attack when you can see an opening. That's all that should matter. The moment that the monster opens up, its attack patterns, or it lets up, or you think you can squeeze in an attack, just enough. Go for it, but don't get greedy. Okay, so armor can also be improved, but that's a topic for another time. You're gonna just need a lot of armor spheres and money. Don't get me started on the armor spheres though. That's actually that's pretty tough. No Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, no Leroy Jenkins indeed. Do not Leroy Jenkins. This game is not for that. Okay, now let's have a little bit of fun. Now let's all visit the kitchen. Each hunter has their own kitchen, you see. This is where you can have your comrades, your feline comrades. These guys will accompany you on your quests if you're playing single player. They can distract monsters, they can heal you, they can also gather stuff. At the same time, they can also help you fight the monster. If their weapons are cutting tools like this cat, Rin. Rin's weapon's a pickaxe. She'll be able to cut tails if you're really lucky. Otherwise, if their weapons are like hammers, they can somewhat knock out the monster. All right, now, thing about this game is that there is a food system. You know, eating before a hunt is very important. So you'll need to sit down here and order some food. The thing about ordering food, though, is that you don't know what the food is. I mean, sometimes you don't know what they look like. I mean, at least here you can understand. Look, they're turkey, cheese, tomato, a mushroom that probably looks like a demon, and a hairy tuna. If you combine them, they're all actually categorized into meat, fish, veggies, bran, and fruit. Oh, and drink. Now, when you put them together, the results could be devastating. They could be really good, or they could be they won't do anything. You know, they're going to be completely normal. Like, it's just gonna say it tasted normal. Okay, so if you have one cat, it's going to be you're going to want to aim for an HP increase. You know, especially if you're a beginner. So you'll start out with one cat. To get an HP increase, the best dish combo would be fruits and veggies. 2 cats would be meat and meat, or bran and fish. 3 cats would be fish and dairy. 4 cats would be meat and dairy, or veggies and drink. And 5 cats would be meat and veggies, or dairy and drink. Now, because I have a personal favorite, I do like meat and veggie. So for that, I call this the King Feast, or the King Meal. Just get the King Turkey and the King Truffle, and you're going to get something really good. But this is for 5 cats. If you're starting out with lesser cats, just follow what I said earlier. Occasionally, the cats will trigger a special skill, a feline whim skill. Sometimes it's completely useless. Other times, they're like this. This is actually pretty good. Resilience. Except I forgot what it does. Other times, it's extremely useful, you know, like feline defense. Feline defense will give you a random chance of lessening the amount of damage that you receive. That's serving size, yes. But you forget, Ulrich here is a monster hunter. He needs to eat all that. Okay, let's save. Alright, so... hang on. If I could eat like that, I'd start hunting monsters too. Alright, now, let's take a quick chat break. I'd like to know what you guys think about the game so far. You know, especially if you're new to this. You know, does all of this make sense somehow? Am I teaching too fast? Am I eccentric? I am a monster. Close enough. Now, you know, if there's anything that I'm doing wrong, or if I'm saying anything that's like misinformation, especially for the veteran hunters, I want you guys to point that out. Though I'm pretty sure that everything I'm saying is correct so far. Maybe except for the Poogie thing. I'm not really sure about that. Speaking of which, I'll just be right back. I'm going to get a soda. I'm not going to take long. So hang on to your seats. Alright, and I'm back. Alright, let's see. Definitely makes me want to go back and play from time to time between Warframe updates. Oh, dude! Hey, if you want to play, I can teach you how to hook yourself up to HUNSTERVERSE. You know, it's how most of us play here. Okay, now let's move on with the session, shall we? This is going to be the best part of the stream, the weapons. We're going to talk about the weapons, people. And to do that, we have to be in the training school. Excuse me. Okay, this is our prestigious training school. Now the thing about the weapons in Monster Hunter is that they're all very different. You know, they're all very, very different. They have different characteristics, they have different pros and cons, and we'll go over them one by one. Now, there is something that I want to show you guys first. Uh-oh. Wait. There's something wrong with my, my Streamlabs. Ooh, boy. I don't know if anyone can still hear. But yeah, there's something wrong with my Streamlabs. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh dear. Yeah, seriously, it's not activating. Okay, here we go. It's just very slow right now. Hang on. What the hell is happening? My apologies. It seems that we're having some technical difficulties. Just a little bit. You know, they're not. It's not bad, but still pretty bad. I completely forgot to put this in my stream, so hang on. Okay, here we go. Let's okay. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Finally. Can still hear. Oh, that's great. Oh, perfect. Yeah, please stick around. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, here we go. Now, this thing, I don't know if you guys can see it, but okay, so this thing here on the screen, I managed to cobble this together. It's actually it's a custom tier list, you know, for weapons that I would believe are easy to get into and hard to get into. You know, we can start with the ones at the beginner level, and then we can finish at the ones in the advanced level. I would like to specifically thank Ark's Wyvern Claw for helping me make this this tier list. It's actually quite helpful. So with that said, let's start with the longsword. And for that, the longsword will be done here. Hang on. Let's go do the beginner training. Okay. So here, the longsword. Now, the beauty of the longsword is that it's long. No, really, that's actually the best part about using the longsword. But to be more specific, you know, the longsword is actually it's got great range. It combines it with mobility. The combos are very lengthy and flexible. And just look at that, it's quite sleek. Look at that. So when you're holding it, you're running. You're basically jogging around the enemy. So you have plenty of time to decide when you want to strike and when you want to just hang back and observe. The quickest attack of the longsword is the poke, which can be done by pressing the circle button. That. Sephiroth called. He wants his sword back. Yes. Now, the longsword can actually, like I said about combos, the longsword comes with a bunch of them. The triangle attack is the overhead slash, which is your basic attack. This can be followed up with a stab and an upper slash by pressing triangle again. This can be chained infinitely. There's also this attack. It's a backswing. This doubles as a dodge. So if you want to get away from a monster or finish a combo, you can do the backswing. Again, the thing about the longsword is you can end a combo whenever you want using the backswing. Actually, that's mostly how hunters end with a backswing. The most cancerous weapon in the party, especially when you're using a hammer. Okay. Einar has a point. Now the thing about the longsword though is that it's not a team player weapon because it's going to it trips your friends. Friendly fire is a thing. No, not necessarily. You don't hurt your friends, but you can prevent them from doing certain things. You know, you'll trip them or something. The cons of using a longsword, however, are that it can't block. You know, compared to most other weapons, it just can't. Friendly stagger, yes, more like it. Friendly stagger. Not friendly fire, but friendly stagger. So the longsword can't block, meaning you're going to have to rely on dodging almost all the time. Or just roll, don't backswing. Yeah, backswinging is the main culprit of people getting upset. I mean, it just trips them. It trips your friends. Now again, the reason why this is the easiest weapon to get used to or to get into is because it's quite its range is quite great. It's very sleek and satisfying, and it's versatile. You know, it's it can you can end the combos at any time. Imagine being the tank and some motherfucker trips you before a monster's main. Yes, that happens all the time. You better believe it. I've seen it happen many times. You know, someone carrying a lance, you know, just stabbing away, and then you get tripped by some dude with a longsword. It happens. I have PTSD because of that weapon because I main dual blades. Oh, one more thing about the longsword. there's a little bar below the sharpness indicator. You see, the sharpness indicator is the sword thing on the upper left. There is a little bar there. I am going to demonstrate what that does. That's called the spirit gauge. The spirit gauge fills up each time you strike a monster with the longsword. And the moment that it's full, you can unleash the longsword's true combo, or the spirit combo. The spirit combo is can be done by pressing R in succession, but there's also a longer spirit combo, which is quite magnificent, really. In fact, the spirit combo is one of the most devastating things that a longsword can do. And spirit stagger. Yeah, there is such thing as spirit stagger, I guess. You imagine getting caught in the spirit combo. And, you know, you were doing something. You were going to do something cool. So that said, let's go see what a longsword fight looks like. There we go. The eager cleaver. Okay. Who wants a crab dinner? I do. Where are my skills again? Water resist. Alright, that's fine. The edgelord special move, yes. I'd be swearing nonstop. You'd better believe it. Hey, you. There. The spirit gauge is full. The longsword will hit slightly harder now that it's full. And this is the spirit combo. That was a spirit combo. Now the true spirit combo is much longer, but you can end it as soon as you'd like. But this is usually reserved for, you know, large openings in a monster's attacks. Is that a Triceratops skull in the back of a crab? Well, yes, it's a monobloss skull. Excuse me. There, I just performed the true spirit combo. It's long. It's quite long. I could probably do it again, you know, after this. What? He's not gonna... Oh, okay. I was expecting him to pop up out of nowhere. Oh, he's gonna die already. The Triceratops skull is actually... It belongs to a wyvern called a monobloss. Oh, dear. Ooh. Oh, that could have killed me. There we go. Anyway, so, without further interruption, this is what the true spirit combo looks like. It's quite long. It's basically, you know, R triangle, R triangle, R triangle. As long as your spirit gauge is full. That thing trying to spike you like like Shy Lily trying to spike porcelain maid. Yeah, actually. You know, that attack is quite deceptive. You won't know when it's gonna happen to you. You know, maybe I should just go fight the monsters by themselves instead of going on those long quests. Though the quests are purely for the newbies to get used to the movements or the move sets of the weapons. But let's go train anyway. Okay, so next on our list would be the hammer. Now the hammer, I'm not very confident in using the hammer. So I'm going to fight a cuckoo. Now the thing about the hammer is that it's just as agile as the longsword. You know, it's quite agile, but at the same time, it deals a ton of damage, especially with this move, the super pound. You can also twirl it around, but press triangle with a golf swing, so you can end the combo properly. That's for massive damage. Just hit the monster anywhere, but particularly aim for the head. The golf swing is quite devastating, so take advantage of that. This one's also a pretty good move. It's one of the faster moves of the hammer. A big ball of weight. It's quite agile, but it is. See, you can run while you're charging up the hammer. You can also roll like that. Okay, without further ado, let's go kill a cuckoo. A weapon of real badass. Yes, I would agree. But personally, I think the gun lance takes the cake in terms of badassery. But again, that's just my personal bias. Bonk head for more penetration, yes. Yeah, again, unlike most weapons, the hammer's range is quite short. So you have to make every swing count. Or else you end up like that. I feel like I've seen someone on TikTok with that spin swing to a monster. You've seen it on TikTok? Really? Oh. Damn right, the gun lance. There. If you see sparks fly from the monster's face when you're using a hammer, that means you're smacking them right. See if I can do that. There. Unfortunately, yeah, I got smacked in the tail in exchange. By the tail in exchange. Whoa! Didn't expect to dodge that. Gun lance is hard to aim. Well, I wouldn't say that. I think if you know the monster's movements, you'll be fine. Excuse me. Also, yeah, it's hard to believe, but the hammer also needs to be sharpened. Yep, you heard me right. Gotta sharpen my hammer. That's a Monster Hunter meme, actually. Basically, you know, spamming the super pound is always a viable tactic Imagine needing to sharpen a blunt object. Yeah. I mean, it would make more sense if you just polish it. I don't know. Oh, look at that. What up, big boy? Bonk. Level 2 charge is good on pesky wyverns. Definitely. So, the hammer is also a good weapon for newbies to get into because of its devastating attack power. It hits really hard. It's just kinda, you know, kinda slow compared to the longsword. Longsword is at least swift. There, if you see those sparks anytime you smack a monster in the face, not those. Not that either. That means your weapon bounced. Not sharp enough to cut through the monster. There, that. That means you're scoring impact damage. You're going to knock them out eventually. Needless to say, the hammer is an interesting weapon. But again, just like the longsword, it can't block. So you're going to have to rely on dodging a lot. Okay, let's move on to the next weapon. Now the next weapon would be the greatsword. Oh, my favorite. But let's not get too carried away. I can get carried away. The greatsword is, though it's one of the slowest weapons in the game. It's easy for newbies to get into because it's actually kind of fun. But also because its moveset is rather simplistic. At first glance, anyway. Look, you got 3 moves. Overhead swing, side swing, upswing. The upswing is the bane of every PvE, every team player. I'm gonna need to eat this. The greatsword also has a charge slash. It can charge up to 3 stages. 1, 2, and 3, the strongest one. The fastest attack of a greatsword is its unsheathing strike. That you can do this in a pinch. And blocking is also a thing for the greatsword. You know, you can actually instant guard with weapons that have a blocking function. That's done by pressing R1, triangle, and O at the same time. In different directions, too. Could save you in a pinch. Now, let's go. Wow, we're off to a great start. Good. Now, the key to using a greatsword, because it's so slow, attack when there's a big opening. Always when there's a big opening. Because it can leave you open if you're not careful. There, especially when the monster's enraged like this. That's quite dangerous. So you'd be better off, you know, just waiting for the enemy to just be completely vulnerable. Though certain monsters like the Tigrex require some understanding first and foremost. There, as you can see, I am not engaging the Tigrex right now because I have no chance to attack it. Especially if I'm a newbie. Hi dudes, hi CJ. Welcome to my stream. You know, faster monsters like the Tigrex, Nargacuga, Rajang, it's all in the timing. You know, using Greatsword is very I mean, timing in the Greatsword is very important. It crawls so fast, it's kind of scary. Yeah, the Tigrex is actually that one boss for most Monster Hunter players. It has induced trauma in the hearts of many newbies. What? Oh, because I didn't hit it in the face, it was just the neck. Should have hit it in the face. Get filtered. Naruhodo. Oh, there we go. That's an opening. Good. Wham! Beautiful. Okay, let's wait for it to do something stupid. Nope, not like that. If it stumbles, that's an opening. Whoops. I made it angry. Pretty sure the neck should be less tough than a skull. On the contrary, you know, certain monsters like the Tigrex, they have different weak spots. So, for instance, the Tigrex takes way more damage than it should when it's angry if you smack it in the face. So I'm just waiting for it to do something stupid so I could, you know, hurt it. There we go. Please jump again. Oh, come on. I think this is the desire sensor's doing. It knows that it wants me to make it jump. Oh, look. No, this is angry. I mean, when its eyes are bloodshot and there's blood coursing through its claws, it's angry. That's its rage mode. So it's like I said earlier about, you know, monsters having rage modes. Oh, that's an opening. Oh, whoa. Whoops. I forgot about the wind. Oh, come on, man. Stumble or something. Fine, that'll do. Goodbye. Good, because it clearly looks pissed. Oh, you can get the Tigrex stuck in that wall. Yeah, that's true. I forgot to mention that. Some monsters, you know, like the Tigrex, can get stuck on walls if it's like a wall that's perfectly flat like this. Or certain walls in certain stages, certain areas. The Tigrex can get stuck. And you'll be able to hit it a couple of times. There are other monsters like Diablos and Monoblos that also get stuck in the wall, you know, allowing you to probably safely take out their horns. GG boy, thank you. Though I've probably done faster for sure. This isn't one of my best performances, but I did it for streaming purposes. It's fun. It's all about being practical as well. Here we go. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, them horns are huge. Yeah, the horns on my shoulders are Diablos. Okay, our next weapon would be the sword and shield. We're going to fight another Tigrex. Nah, my man, you are the best. Nah, dude, I'm not the best. There are better hunters than me. Let's fight another Tigrex. Don't let the small size fool you. The sword and shield is actually one of the best weapons in the game. It's just a matter of how to use it. You see, the sword and shield actually is very versatile. You can use... you can use items while the sword is out. I forgot I wrote dad jokes for each of the weapons. You know, for the longsword. I guess you could say that you'd be a cut above the rest if you start out with this weapon, the longsword. When we're using the hammer, you know, it hits really hard and can knock out a monster if you hit its face enough times. You'll really take the monster to Pound Town. The greatsword, on the other hand, is it's slow but it's powerful. It's a pretty great sword. I don't even know why I approached the supply box. I know there's nothing there. So let's get to it. The sword and shield. Tactical or tactical? Okay, the sword and shield's combo is very simple. Just mash triangle and you do that. You can finish it off with a circle, with the circle attack. You can also chain it into a like an infinite combo of some sort. This jumping strike is quite important because it's what initiates an attack. Excuse me. Wait, what am I doing? I'm not using a greatsword. Oh look, it's poisoned. Wow, I hit nothing. Nothing but air. Basically, if you're using the sword and shield, you gotta go Leonidas on the enemy's ass. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Good. Good, 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 good. I should probably wait until it does something like that, and then I'll lead it to the... I don't have anything to detonate the bombs with. Oh well. Let's set a trap. Good. Good boy. Wow, I'm not hitting anything. The smart boy weapon. Yes. Ooh, oh, but that's painful. I got a little too greedy. Gotta heal. Oh dear. But I can instant guard. Yeah, boy. Check that out. Sword and shield, choice weapon for the Giga Chad. Absolutely. There are so many hunters out there who use sword and shield, and holy crap, they are scary. You know, those who use sword and shield are a completely different breed of hunter, especially if they've mastered it. I'll castrate you with my sword. Oh. Wait, what am I doing? I can use the items while the sword is out. I'm stupid. That's it. Get angry. Yeah. Haha! Giant weapon for giant monsters. Who needs those? I'll kill monsters, and I kill monsters and people all the same. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh. Nice. Here, allow me to demonstrate. I could use the item while my sword is out. See? Ta-da! No need to put it away. Oh good, it's gonna do that stupid thing. There, that's a good boy. Now, let him have it. Boom! Ha! Beautiful. Yeah, Giga Chad weapon. Absolutely, you know, if you know how to use the sword and shield, and you know where to strike a monster at all times, weaving through their hitboxes, you'll be a force to be reckoned with. Or you know which one is the best weapon for you, or you never change the weapon in Monster Hunter and you get truly a Chad. Yeah, actually, you know, if you master a weapon, you will be, you master a weapon, you stick to it the whole time, and you don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like, you know, certain monsters can be only killed with certain weapons. No, don't listen to that. All weapons can be killed by the same... all monsters can be killed using the same weapons. If the weapon makes you happy, use it. That's all I'm going to say. Very nice. Hello, Ellie Prince. My wife is in the stream. Chat, say hello. That's her. Cue murder on my mind and Christian Bale walking back to camp. Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next weapon. That would be... Ah! Perfect. My wife's favorite, the light bowgun. And she's just in time too. She was actually trying to catch my stream, but She had stuff to do. So that said, let's go fight something with a light bowgun, shall we? Now the light bowgun is one of the fastest weapons in the game, apart from the dual blades. It's really, really good. Really versatile. Has different sorts of ammo, much like the heavy bowgun, but this one's far more agile. Yes, you made it just in time, with not a minute to spare. The movie's just about to start. Okay, so as you can see here, I have no ammo. Do not make this mistake if you're using a light bowgun. What you need to do is load up. To load your ammo, you just press triangle and O. No, sorry. How do you do that? Press triangle. There. And O is to shoot. R1 is to aim, or rather R is to aim. There. And it just improves your accuracy by a little bit if you want to aim for specific parts of the monster. But normally you can just shoot from the hip, without aiming, as I will demonstrate soon. Maybe except for the cluster, because I'm gonna need that. Wait, that thing that I did. Wait, hang on. Look, each time you switch ammo, you will always start from 0. What you can do is an instant reload instead of an instant guard. So by doing that, by holding R and pressing triangle and O at the same time, you whip that bad boy out and load up very quickly. Very nice. Also, that thing that I did, this, very useful if you want to, knock your friends out of being stunned, or if they're asleep, they've been put to sleep. Hey there, big boy. Now, the cons of a light bowgun is that sometimes you're going to have to rely on aiming. And you also have to find the perfect moment to reload your ammo. There's also a range mechanic. If you don't shoot at the right range, the weapon, the bullet won't deal as much damage as it should. Oh wow, I completely missed that. What a waste. Loading your weapon. Gets clocked by an M1 Browning machine gun. I forgot about the instant reload. The shame. The only time I used SNS is fighting the huge monkey that's very horny. What, the Rajang? Well, it's an equally fast weapon, so I don't blame you. I mean, it's a fast weapon for a fast enemy, so I don't blame you. Hot shot. Nice. Also, this thing has, as you can see, this gun has rapid fire. Haha. Wait, LBG training is Rajang? No, I can't remember, I can't remember what the Rajang training has. But if you're referring to this guy, this is not a Rajang. This is a Blangonga. Basically, Rajang light. Well, one of the monsters that you can fight with light bowgun in training is the Blangonga. This bad boy. Excuse me. Nice. I'm sorry, I got a call and I'm good. Whoop. No, I missed all those shots. That's terrible. Bang, bang, bang. Alright, okay. So there. Another con about light bowgun is that you have to constantly watch your bullets. If you don't, you're gonna be a sitting duck. Oh, what? How dare you nudge me? Uh-oh. Oh, come on. What a dirty trick. If Monster Hunter were real, the light bowgun would be the most practical weapon. Yeah. Because all the other weapons might require some training. If not extensive training. But then again, you know, there is lore that implies that these, the hunters are not exactly human? You know, in fact, they're somewhat like super soldiers. Ow. Stop nudging me, you ass. There, shoot you in the ass. But light bowgun requires money and crafting, yeah, that which is sad. Really? I never knew that lore. Actually, the lore isn't very explicit. They didn't really talk about the lore so much, but there are so many things that you can assume that hunters are actually the offspring of super soldiers. They also require you to get within squishing proximity of giant monsters. Yeah, basically melee weapons. I'm still asking why elemental shots have those affinity particles in DC. They say that elemental shots in Discord, yeah, they said elemental shots don't have affinity. I'm actually not sure about that. I'm not very keen on the numbers. I'm mostly in this for the ride. Humans, great swords, nah, guns. Yeah, that's true. Light bowgun requires money and crafting, so we agree that the American branch of Monster Hunters would be the most powerful. Okay, so light bowgun tip. Hip aiming is for fast monsters, and aiming is just for, you know, slow monsters. But that's personally what I think. I'm not a real expert on light bowgun, but I know there are people who really use this thing and they're really good at it. Their aim is usually impeccable. Oh, that's a nice shot. Look at that. Headshot. It ate the bullet. Okay, so our next weapon would be the dual blades. Dual blades are an interesting weapon. These are the favorites of many hunters. Einar, if Einar is still in this chat, this is one of his favorites. Hunters and Wyverians? No, well, okay. The Wyverians... Oh, man. The lore is interesting, but I do have a theory, and it's not canon, unfortunately. I'd like to think that the ancient civilization, which is our civilization, but you know, several years into the future, these guys, these scientists, they're the ones who created the hunters, but more importantly, they're the ones who created all these monsters, the dragons, the wyverns, the pelagus. They've created them. The Wyverians are probably made as human and wyvern hybrids. Like, they were spliced from the DNA of wyverns. and they're made to research these creations. You know, but again, this is all a discussion for another stream, or maybe another video. I've been told by some people in HUNSTERVERSE that my theory is interesting, even if it's not canon. But I guess I could, you know, I could make something out of it, maybe with some dramatic narration or something. Anyway, so dual blades. Let's fight something. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so there we go. The dual blades. Now, the dual blades are a very interesting weapon because they have what's called the demonization mode. So, here they are, my swords. Now, the demonization is this. It will constantly drain your character's stamina, but it will also add several moves to their combo. So this is the basic combo. You can do a spin attack. You can also spin in the opposite direction if you hold left on the analog stick while pressing circle. So you could do like one here and there you go. Now, when you're in demon mode, you can also do this combo, the demon combo, which deals devastating amounts of damage in a short period of time. Basically, you become Kratos if you're using dual blades. Now, because I drank power juice, my stamina won't decrease while I'm in demon mode. Okay, prepare to lose a tail. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not in... Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. And most importantly, demon mode increases the damage dealt by the dual blades. If you're wondering why I'm attacking the Conga Lala's tail, it's because it takes the most damage from bladed weapons there. The handsome mode, yes. Your hunter becomes very handsome when in demon mode. See? Look at how vicious and stylish they are. Also, the twirling slash becomes this. Oh, you can chain it into the... I meant it can be like a double spiral. Haha! Okay. As I've said earlier, find an opening so you could use an item. There. Perfect. Ah! You big, fat, stupid ape. That's it. Come to Papa. Haha! Wait, what? Oh, right, because his tail was in the wall. I couldn't reach it. Giant, did it just twerk? Well, it tries to fart at you. And if you get farted on, you won't be able to drink any potions or eat food because you're stinky. Excuse me. Yeah, boy. As you guys can see, the dual swords or dual blades are quite stylish. Though one of their biggest disadvantages, though, is that they can't block. They're also rather short. But you can make up for that by lunging at the enemy if you're not using the demon mode. Okay, wait, more dad jokes. I forgot to talk about them. You know, like the light bowgun. After using the light bowgun, you should be left with a huge grin on your face. You could say that you've become trigger happy. Now for this this weapon, you know, the dual blades. With these, you'll be able to easily slice through any kind of monster meat, but try not to butcher yourself in the process. Of course, if you get greedy, you see there are many chances for you to strike if you're using the dual blades, but if you get greedy, that'll be the end of you. Again, Leroy Jenkins bad. Don't Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins will kill you in this game. Unleashing the dad jokes on humanity. I have a dad license. It is my obligation to unleash dad jokes onto humanity. Alright, now the moment some of you have been waiting for. The gun lance. One of the most badass, if not the most badass weapon in the entire game. Alright, so this here is the gun lance. This is your go-to weapon if you want to give off an explosive impression. Also, wow, my hunter looks extra fancy in this armor. Okay, so, without further ado, here's the gun lance. Ta-da! But I can't shoot yet. I need to reload. You can actually do like an instant reload if you sidestep, you know, or backstep. So stab. It's quite handy. It has a triple stab combo. It can back hop once compared to the lance, which back hops thrice. It comes with a lunging upward strike, like that, which you can follow up with some more stabs. The shooting is actually quite powerful when you use Wyvern's Fire, but by itself it doesn't deal so much. Though it will help you chain your attacks into combos. The shooting is important, but it will also dull your blade. So up to you if you wanna how frequently you wanna use it. Though because you'd end up using this, you know, the shooting anyway. You're gonna have to remember that you can only back hop after a stab and not after shooting, which is unfortunate. There, like that. Wyvern's Fire. Kaboom! Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention. If you're using a weapon that can block, you can block the roars of monsters. Watch this. I'm going to reload while I... Oh, never mind. Hang on. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I was going to reload while I backstep, just so I could look cool. Oh, the Kezu, by the way, is blind, so you can't panic dive from it. Haha! Very nice. That was smooth. Haha! Got you in the butt. Nice try. Oh, that was close. Ooh, the Wyvern's fire is ready. Okay. Now we have to wait for the Kezu to do something really stupid. And I don't mean roar. Okay, there, that's good. Boom! Beautiful. Oh, crap, I forgot. Yeah, shelling reduces the weapon's sharpness. I think this is a terrible place to... No, it's not. If he did the lightning orb thing, I would have been killed. Ha! Whoa, I'm hitting nothing. Am I just being an idiot? Uh-oh. Ow. Ooh, that was lame. Let's wait for this thing to close again. Mm-hmm. Oh. It's gonna close soon. Oh! Okay. I didn't expect to do that. Aw, I was hoping for a spectacular finish, but I just had to shoot it in the leg and it died. Okay. You even ejected a spiked cylinder into the monster that detonates after a few seconds. Yeah, I think that's the world version. Leg shot. The reload sidestep just looks so sleek. Let me kill you cinematically. Let me just hide behind this shield. I need to hide my reputation. My embarrassment. Okay. Whoa, look at that. See? I just shot it in the leg and it died. Oh, what a sad photo. It looks terrible. This wasn't as clean as I'd hoped. Now, our next weapon would be the Vanilla Lance. It's somewhat, I guess not as, flashy as the Gun Lance, because it's just, you just poke. You know, you poke the enemy. Wait, what was I gonna fight again? Oh, right, it's just... Okay, it appears that we're back online. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but it looks like my stream had a little hiccup. Okay, now let's go with the lance. The lance is actually one of the safer weapons. Oh, there. I think we're back. Are we? Yeah, I guess it is. Alright. Well, I don't know what that was, but well, let's continue. So anyway, like I said, the lance is one of the safest weapons in the game. It's got excellent range. I mean, look at that. All you need to do is just poke the monster and hide behind the shield. You'll be fine. So if you're not sure and you want to be the pure tank of the game, you got it. Just pick the lance. The only drawback to using the lance, however, is that it requires some manual accuracy. So you have a high stab, you have a low stab. The low stab is for, well, if you're trying to hit the monster in its low parts. Low parts, that sounds wrong. And the high stab is usually for its head. Usually. It also comes with a charge attack, if you really want to get in the fray quickly. And you can end it with a triangle. Poke monster with elaborate toothpick. Yes, exactly. You know, one of my friends, you know, Chardee MacDennis, he mains lance. Actually, he uses longsword mostly, but lance is his other favorite. It's extending spike. Shame lance can't be used as a pile bunker. Yeah. Oh dear. Now check this out. Oh, okay. Ha! Oh. Ha! I'm invincible. I'm a real Spartan. This is Sparta, bitch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ha! Ha! Ha ha! Stab you in the face. My defenses are impenetrable! Uh-oh. And that is how one tanks. Indeed! Take that, you overgrown seafood buffet. Hi again. Hello, CJ. Thank you for welcoming me back. Anyway, wish I could stay longer. Gotta go have some lunch. We'll try to come back if the stream is ongoing after. Alright. Go ahead. Take care, my friend. Have a great lunch. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Oh, crap. Whoa! Charge when? I don't think I should. I'm just abusing the guard +1 that it comes with. Ow. Uh-oh. Ha! Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm just gonna wait here until I can heal or something. There we go. Okay, let's wait until it does something extremely stupid. Okay, there. That's good enough. Oh! Oh look, it's gonna die already. Ow. Come on, put it out of its misery already. It's dying. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I failed as an instructor. Look at that. As you can see, yeah, this is not my forte. I am terrible at using the lance. I can't lance to save my life. But that's basically the idea. Okay. I'm going to move on. Okay. I can't get over how silly that was. All right, let's move on to the advanced ones. Let's do the hunting horn. Hunting horn's actually pretty fun. Now, the hunting horn is in the advanced level because newbies have to memorize the songs. So, as according to this, according to the instructor of the training school, he said white, white, red, yellow is good. Now you have to learn how to. Rather, you have to know which part of the recital mode plays the note. Usually, the regular recital mode is what is white. So anyway, if you press triangle, you unsheath it, and triangle O brings you into recital mode. Oh, I'm sorry. R brings you into recital mode. What the hell is wrong with me? That's the super pound. The super pound is one of the best attacks of the hunting horn. So white, white, red, yellow. White, white. Oh my. My mistake. Okay, again. Why do I keep doing that? How do I use this thing? Cheesy! Why do you use this weapon? White. White. This is red. There we go. Yellow. Okay. White. Red. Because it's fun. Yellow. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Let's fight now. Wait, one more thing. The triangle is a basic swing. There. You can actually, you know, constantly swing this left and right by tilting the analog stick. Why would you not? Because because it's fun. Look at you dance. Cheesy, instruct the instructor. Yes, please. I am not very good at the hunting horn. Oh, don't you fling your dung at me! I have the power of God and music by my side. I have the power of God and music by my side. Wham! Oh dear. Unleash your inner El Kabong! Kabong! Ulrich doing a sexy dance. Just use the legendary secret song. What legendary secret song? I usually do a swing and play the music while the monster's not attacking me, then swing again to change the note. I don't even know how that works. Kabong! Boom! There you go, see? Check that out. I'll kabong them. Kabong! Oh, oh, that was close. Uh-oh. I'm running out of songs. Need to play songs. My buffs are gone. Wait. Can I even, pull that off while it's... No, I have to wait for it to do something stupid. White. White. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. White. White. Nope. Wait, if I do red, yellow, can I... Red. Ooh! Okay. Whoops, that was terrible. I'm doing great. Really? Red. Yellow. No! Okay, fine. Screw this. I'm just gonna bash its head in. The only way I know how. My man is taunting the Congalala. Oh, you better believe it. Bonk. Bonk. Gotta sharpen my hunting horn soon. Kabong! Why can't I knock it out? I'm supposed to knock it out. Whoa! Oh. Ah yes, the great sword way. Correct. Bad monkey. Whoa, that was close. I could have gotten taken out there. Congalala twerking with your song, Shakira time. Oh, wow, I'm surprised that actually didn't hit me. Mm-hmm. Kabong! That blah, blah, blah. Oh dear, I am now stinky. Uh-oh, stinky. How is it not dead yet? I've given it multiple blunt force trauma to the face. How about to the nuts? Maybe that'll kill it. I would laugh if I hit its nuts and it died. Kabong! Boom! Oh, that was pretty funny. Ah, I smell like act. That was actually pretty fun. So as you can see, Yeah, the hunting horn is not for newbies, but it's quite fun to use. But I'm not, I'm not entirely discouraging newbies from trying the hunting horn. It's just got a steep learning curve compared to most weapons. So again, the motto of every hunting horn user is to play the monster the song of your people while you unleash your inner El Kabam. Man, that was fun. Now I see why Cheesy uses this weapon a lot. Man, that's catchy. Okay. Alright, let's see. We have 2 more weapons to go. The next one would be the bow. The bow is actually the counterpart to the light bowgun and the heavy bowgun. It's got infinite ammo, and it's got an interesting mechanic. It also has a melee attack. Now the thing about the bow, however, is that it has this charge mechanic where when you charge the bow, its shots change in behavior. So this is a regular shot. This is level 1. Or is that level 2? There you go. Okay, so before you do that, you need to make sure that you have enough stamina. This is that's the one weapon I can't master. Yeah, the bow actually requires a lot of thinking. In fact, the aim is quite difficult. Look, see? You have to make sure that the arrows fall in an arch. Honestly, I don't know if hip firing is a good idea with the bow, since it's kind of inaccurate, and you'd be wasting your coatings. So, aiming is very important with the bow. Now, the beauty about the bow is that you can hit a monster almost any time with any move that they make, with very little consequence. You don't have to worry so much about, waiting for the right moment to strike. All you need to do is just shoot them. That said, you have to be very accurate. Here I am talking about not having to wait for an enemy to do something, but I'm hesitating. Yeah, sadly, the thing about bows in general is that because you're a gunner, you don't have pretty good defense on you. So you're gonna have to make sure that you don't get hit at all costs. If a monster so much as sneezes on you, you're dead. Nice. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, why did I do that? That was pretty dumb. Oh, I thought it was gonna fart at me. Okay. Ha! I'm just treating the bow like a melee weapon. What the hell? Mm-hmm. Yep. There we go. It's a shame that I don't know what I'm doing. For the most part, anyway. Mm-hmm. Oh, there, look, I won. Man. I apologize if I wasn't talking the whole time. I was very concentrated on trying to shoot the monster as accurately as possible. I mean, I know I'm not gonna waste any arrows, but still. I tried bow before. It was difficult. Yeah, the bow is actually a little bit difficult to use. Though it's highly mobile. I suppose it's more mobile than the light bowgun, since you can charge your weapon while moving, and then unleash it and then unleash the arrows when you're able. Robin dude. Indeed. Okay, the last weapon would be the heavy bowgun, the big girl. Now the thing about heavy bowgun though is that it's how do I explain this? It's just like the light bowgun, but very it hits so much harder. It can also mount a shield. No arrows? What do you mean no arrows, Cheesy? Heavy bowgun is not newbie friendly, definitely. That's kind of why I put it on the top. It's slow, it's heavy, and it requires a ton of patience. Light bowgun needs bullets. Yeah, the bow only needs coating. It has infinite ammo. Look at how slow this is. For bows, you don't need to buy arrows. No, you just need coating. The arrows are completely infinite. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Oh dear. Nope. Not getting in the way of that. Gonna be slow and steady. There's a reason why I picked the Kezu for heavy bowgun. You can bully a Kezu with a heavy bowgun. It's all about, you know, calculating movements and making sure that your shots count. Otherwise, you'd be wasting them like that. Also, it has a shield, so it can protect it. It can protect your hunter from roars. There, see? Check that out. Nice. Yeah, heavy bowgun is power, light bowgun is strategy. If you like thinking on your feet, give yourself a chance with the light bowgun. Oops. Whoop, made that mistake. Mm-hmm. Bang. Oops, it's angry again. Mm-hmm. Nice. Boom, headshot. Uh-oh. I like how my hunter looks like he's wearing like cowboy gear with pouches or something. Ammo pouches everywhere. There we go. There we go. That is beautiful. The heavy bowgun. So, my last two dad jokes. For the bow, you know, if it's in the right hands, any hunter that can use a bow can certainly make a monster quiver. And if you're using a heavy bowgun, if you know what you're doing with it, your quest will stop barreling out of control before long. Those are my dad jokes. They kind of suck. Bang, 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 bang. Shoot the tail. Can this thing... Oh, yes. Yes, it can. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, the weight of this thing, though. Look at it. It's so heavy. Alright. So there, that covers it. That's basically the stream. You know, uncommon tips for newbies. I didn't really focus so much on, button inputs and whatever. but I just wanted to show what each weapon can do. Maybe except for the lance, because I sucked at that. the daimyo had me for dinner. Alright, so that said, you know, when you play Monster Hunter, you know, you will fail many times, but don't let this discourage you. A failure is a reason for you to try again. More importantly, you can try hunting with others, but don't get carried. You have to observe how your friends or your teammates fight and learn from them. Being carried means you have high-ranking hunters, like G-rank hunters, defeat the monsters and bring you to the next rank without you having any contribution to the hunt. There's also no shame in using traps, tools, or other items. This is perfectly a matter of preference. I, for one, I do not like using items so much. You know, I don't like using flash bombs. I don't like using sonics so much, or traps. I just like fighting the monster as is. It's just a thing with me. It's difficult, sure, but I guess that's just how I fight, you know. And lastly, you don't have to follow the meta. If you enjoy a certain way or style that you play, then embrace it. In the end, it's not always about who kills the monster the fastest. If you had fun, then you're a winner. If you didn't have fun, don't give up. That's essentially Monster Hunter. That's how the game should be played. Alright? Monster Hunter in general is for everyone. I mean, if with enough patience, of course. If you have enough patience to learn the controls and the little nuances of how to play the game, then there you go. Monster Hunter can be played by anyone and enjoyed by anyone. It's just, yeah. It just takes a while to learn these things. Now, that said, I'd like to thank you all for coming to my stream. It's been a wonderful, wonderful stream. Despite the little hiccups, the technical difficulties, and all the other stuff. I do hope it was entertaining at the very least. It actually was a lot better in my imagination. But I do hope that I enjoyed you guys thoroughly tonight. That said, let's play Mia. Okay, if you guys enjoyed my content, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends and family about me. I'll be here. I play a lot of different games, old games mostly, but I also like Monster Hunter. Castlevania is my other favorite, which I will be touching upon soon, sometime soon. But anyway, thanks again so much for coming to my stream. It means a lot to me. You guys take care and have a great day or evening. Goodbye.